Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Part 4. And Lesson 5, The Rich Invent Money. The fifth lesson takes us to a higher level of financial thinking, a realm where money is no longer earned in the traditional sense, but is created. Rich Dad taught that the most powerful asset we all possess, is our mind. If well-trained, it can create immense wealth almost instantly. Conversely, an untrained mind can create extreme poverty. In the information age, wealth is created at an unprecedented speed. Money is no longer constrained by physical factors like land or factories. Wealth now lies in information. The person with the most timely information possesses the wealth. Robert Kiyosaki emphasizes that money is essentially an idea. It is what we all agree has value. The poor and middle class work for money, believing it to be a tangible and real thing. The rich understand that money is not real, and they create it. How is money created? The answer lies in financial intelligence, financial IQ. This intelligence is not academic IQ, but a combination of four main areas of expertise. Accounting. This is financial literacy, the ability to read and understand numbers. It helps you read the story behind financial statements, identifying the strengths and weaknesses of any business or investment. Investing. This is the science of money making money. It involves strategies and formulas to turn money into more money. Understanding markets. This is the science of supply and demand. You need to understand the fundamental economic aspects of an investment, as well as the technical aspects of the market, which are often driven by emotions, fear, and greed. The law. Understanding tax regulations and corporate law. As mentioned in the previous lesson, using a corporation can dramatically accelerate wealth creation due to tax advantages and asset protection. The rich combine these four skills to see opportunities that others miss. They don't just find deals, they create them. Kiyosaki shared a personal example to illustrate this. In the early 1990s, when the real estate market in Phoenix, Arizona was in a crisis, most people were scared and selling. Financial experts on TV advised saving money. But for a smart investor, that was the perfect time to buy. Instead of shopping at regular real estate agencies, Kiyosaki went to bankruptcy attorneys' offices and courthouse auctions. There, a house once valued at $100,000 could be bought for as little as $20,000. He used a short-term $2,000 loan from a friend as a down payment. While the paperwork was being processed, he ran an ad. For sale, $75,000 house, only $60,000, no down payment. His phone rang off the hook. The house sold in minutes. He collected a $2,500 processing fee, returned the $2,000 plus $200 in interest to his friend. In the end, he sold a $60,000 house that cost him only $20,000 to buy. The $40,000 difference was not cash, but was created in the form of a promissory note from the buyer. This is an example of inventing money. $40,000 was invented and placed in his asset column. This promissory note, with a 10% interest rate, generated a cash flow of $4,000 per year. The total working time was only 5 hours. He completed 6 similar transactions in his spare time, creating over $190,000 in his asset column. The lesson here is that great opportunities are not seen with the eyes, but with the mind. Most people never get rich simply because they are not financially trained to recognize opportunities right in front of them. They are held back by fear and ignorance. They follow conventional advice like, work hard and save money, without realizing there are smarter ways to build wealth. The rich are not afraid of risk because they know how to manage it. For them, investing is not gambling if you know what you're doing. It's only gambling when you throw money into a deal and pray. Financial intelligence improves the odds. Therefore, what is risky for one person is less risky for another. Finally, this lesson encourages us to invest in developing our financial intelligence more than just investing in stocks or real estate. Your mind is your most valuable asset. Train it to see what others don't, to create innovative financial solutions, and to turn the lemons life gives you into millions of dollars. That is how the rich truly invent money. Lesson 6. Work to learn, don't work for money. The final of the 6 core lessons focuses on the true purpose of work, especially in the early years of a career. Rich Dad advised, seek work for what you will learn, more than for what you will earn. This is a long-term perspective, contrasting with the short-term thinking of focusing only on salary and immediate benefits. Kiyosaki illustrates this lesson with the story of a young female journalist in Singapore. She was an excellent writer with a master's degree in English literature and dreamed of becoming a best-selling author. However, her novels, though praised, did not sell. When she asked Kiyosaki for advice, he suggested she take a course in sales. The journalist was deeply offended. She felt that as a professional, she had gone to school so she wouldn't have to be a salesperson. Kiyosaki gently pointed out the difference. Your notes say best-selling author, not best writing author. He explained that he himself was a terrible writer, but he had studied sales. The combination of her excellent writing skills and sales skills would create a best-selling author. This story highlights a crucial reality. The world is full of talented, intelligent people who are poor. The reason is not what they know, but what they don't know. They focus too much on perfecting a professional skill, like making a better hamburger, while ignoring other essential business skills, especially sales and marketing. McDonald's may not make the best hamburger, but they are the best at selling and delivering an average burger. Poor Dad believed in specialization. He thought that to be paid more, you needed to become an expert in your field. However, Rich Dad argued that over-specialization is a trap. It makes you dependent on a single industry. If that industry collapses, your specialized skills may become worthless in another field. A displaced senior pilot would find it very difficult to find a job with a comparable salary in the education sector. Instead of specialization, Rich Dad encouraged Robert to know a little about a lot. He directed Robert to work in various departments of his companies, from accounting, sales, marketing, to construction, so Robert could get a holistic view of how a business system operates. Kiyosaki's own career path is a testament to this lesson. He graduated from the U.S. Merchant Marine Academy, not just to become a ship's officer, but to learn about international trade. He joined the Marine Corps not just to learn to fly, but more importantly, to learn how to lead people in dangerous situations, a critical skill for running a company. He then worked for Xerox, not for the benefits, but because he wanted to learn how to sell and overcome his fear of rejection, one of the biggest obstacles to success. He chose these jobs not for the salary, but for the invaluable skills they provided. Each job was a stepping stone, equipping him with the necessary tools to later build his own businesses and become a successful investor. For young people, Kiyosaki advises looking beyond the first paycheck. Ask yourself, what skills will this job teach me? The most important skills to learn include management skills, managing cash flow, systems, and people, communication skills, especially sales, marketing, and negotiation. The ability to communicate effectively with others, customers, employees, partners, is the foundation of all success. If a person is unwilling to learn new skills and insists on specializing, they should seek the protection of unions. Unions are designed to protect specialists. However, this is a defensive solution, not a strategy for getting rich. In conclusion, the 6th lesson is advice on a personal development strategy. Don't get stuck in the rat race just for a seemingly secure, high-paying job. View your early working years as an opportunity to invest in your most valuable asset, your mind. Actively seek out jobs that will help you learn and master a diverse set of skills, especially those related to business and communication. In the long run, the skills you learn will be more valuable than any paycheck. They are the foundation upon which you can build your own wealth, instead of just working for money your entire life. Thanks for watching today's video. Don't forget to follow GradPro Book to stay updated with the latest and greatest books. See you in the next video.